Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to Lose the Tempo. I'm your boy Zion Don, here with my guy, my partner, Husky. And today we're doing something new. We're doing EDM Updates. So this is going to be a new segment we do where we just talk to you guys about the stuff that's going on in EDM. New news, new tours, new music. You know what? Let's just hop right into it.
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's do it.
Let's go new music.
All right, well, we just seen that Skrillex has released some new music. What you think about that? Have you had a chance to check that out?
You mean Sunny?
How? I'm done with you. Yes, I do mean Sunny. Yes, Sunny.
Yeah, the new Skrillex track was Sway Lee and
Sick Brain.
Yeah, there we
Yeah, Too Bizarre, I believe, is a track called. Yeah, it's Too Bizarre.
So just first of all, do you like it? Because I like it a lot.
I know, I like it. What was I expecting something like this? Maybe not, because I was expecting maybe Skrillex to go back to like the that roots. But I keep forgetting that he's in a label.
Why do you expect that though?
Just because I would think that he would want to release like the music like music back in the day like that type of style.
So what?
But I feel like the label though has a lot of influence as to what like kind of music should be pushing out.
Forget what the label real quick. Like what you say is what I hear a lot of people say. But then like if you look at it in terms of another artist, you'll say like think of a Kid Cudi. People like ask him, "Oh, make like a song like Man on the or make an album like Man on the Moon." And he's like, "Bro, like that's that time, you know?"
No,
like,
right.
That could be the same thing for Skrillex. Like, hey, bro, like that music was that time type shit. Like, I'm on to other things, you know? Like, you don't think that?
But yeah, okay, I've thought of that, but it brings back the other question as to
he's not in that time. He's not in that area no more to be making music like that.
I mean, I'm just saying it brings up the question as to he's with a label. So if he wasn't with the label and if he was independent, like would he be making that style of like music that in that direction? That kind of leads into my next question. Would he want to be pumping that kind of music like around this time in his career, or would he be doing like more similar shit that we are more familiar with, like the bass sounding dubstep, signature sounding Sunny that we know, like from back in the day, But I'm just saying, because how labels be, especially the major labels, just wanting to pump out whatever they want, like for the time being.
Yeah, but I mean, it's what sells too, and what's beneficial for him and his career. And like I said, maybe he's just not in a space to be making music like that no more. Like he's around all these different type of artists in that label, and I'm pretty sure I want to say it's Interscope. It's Interscope or Atlantic, one of those two.
Real quick. So you think there's no more dubstep left in him no more? Like
I didn't say that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. Is there any dubstep? You think is there any more dubstep in him left, or he's kind of like?
I wouldn't expect super heavy hard synths from Skrillex.
Okay.
Like, what do you like? Even if you did, like, do you think like that's even like wave right now? Like,
whatever sounds good is a wave.
Yeah, you're right, and it's Skrillex too. But like, I don't see. I don't know, bro. But I just don't see like that hard dubstep coming from him right now. I just don't.
Well, I mean, again, like, for what it is though, I think I fuck with it. It's like it has like that punk. Rock style feel to it.
But it sure has like that wavy touch to it, bro, and it's so.
And he used to be in a rock band, and like it's good to see him, behind a guitar, get kind of getting more into like that origin of like when he got into music and being in that band. So it's like it's really nice to really see that side of the musician of Skrillex for sure.
He's a musician.
Yeah, it's called again. I believe the track is called Too Bizarre with Sway Lee and Sick Brain. Go stream that. But also too, who released new music as well and having a show is Porter Robinson. Yeah, what do you think about that tour, dude? Porter Robinson tour.
Can't wait. I'm definitely gonna go to one of the shows. I'm not sure which, but I'm going for sure.
Yeah, it's the
album
for the Nurture album. Yeah,
the album. Let's just start there. What do you think? Follow up from his What was his last album? Was The World's his last album?
You know what? I'm not too sure. I believe it is. I could be wrong, but
I'm pretty sure.
but hey, surprising news! I still haven't listened to the album. I still haven't listened to the album, but maybe you could take over.
Cut.
No, yeah, I just haven't been listening to the album, so I've been saving it for like a certain moment.
You know what? Nah. Yeah. Honestly,
been saving it for a certain moment.
I'd give you some advice. Make sure you have everything you need around you. A good view. Good system to listen to. Somewhere relaxing. And just play that shit.
Yeah, I'm saving it for
a vibe. It's a vibe.
Got you. Well, yeah. So I mean, what more can you say about the album? Because again, I mean, they're doing a bunch of tours. They're doing a bunch of shows around the country. They're doing one in Los Angeles Historic Park. I forget what day it is, but I believe it's gonna be sometime soon, in a couple months. But yeah, he is gonna be doing a tour of the Nurture for the Nurture album, and I'm kind of saving myself to listen to the album. But I've been hearing a lot of great things about the album. Robert here says, you know, it's really good. You've listened to all the tracks on it, huh?
I've listened to it twice, all the way through. But like, I'm really bad at like names and remembering names. So. Okay. Each song, it's just like his World's album, dude. Like Expected Journey, like.
Okay.
The last track on the album is Trying to Feel Alive. It sums up the whole project, and nice synths. It's just. He went for like vibes. Like I could almost say like. It was like lo-fi EDM, dog.
Lo-fi EDM.
If I could sum this up, this is some lo-fi EDM.
Lo-fi EDM, okay.
But like high definition lo-fi.
Actually, maybe I want to experience the album. I want to say maybe like a week or a month before, like a show that I may want to attend for that. I mean, it's happening in LA. You know, maybe I'll catch that show with you too, dude. Because I want to go see Porter Robinson again, because I've seen him for the World's Tour. I went with one of our other great friends, Mark, at the Foxy at Pomona for the World's Tour. And yeah, that was a good experience. You guys can actually know more about that story of me being like on the edible at that show too, one of our clips on YouTube channel as well. But yeah, I mean, speaking on shows though, I'm playing a show next week, Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, what is it? The Lab
collab. They presents the underground
in Temecula.
Yeah, in Temecula.
You'll be there Saturday, the 29th.
Yeah, so it is a 2-day Memorial Day weekend event. The 28th to 29th. I'll be playing day 2, Saturday. So if you guys are nearby in the area, it's gonna be in Temecula. I do have ticket link in the link in my bio. So if you guys want to attend, you know, you guys can go grab a ticket. You know, come hang out. I'll have merchandise as well. I'll have dad hats. I'll have shirts. You know, you guys can come and rock some stuff. Really excited to see all of y'all. Really excited to play. Me and Robert will be there. Really excited to just turn up, play some new music. Got a bunch of ideas I'm excited to play for y'all. So that'll be happening on the 29th.
And let's just real quick shout out on the 28th, we have a Sub Factory show coming up in San Bernardino.
Oh yeah, exactly that. Yeah, Sub Factory and Revivals. They're gonna be doing another show right there in San Bernardino. You guys can go ahead and check out their page on social media for more information.
And since we're getting into shows real quick, and this is just, it's a show that's going on. I believe it's in Texas. It's a Wasted event, and they're having Snails. Friday, June 11th. What do you think about that?
What do I think about that?
What do you think about that?
I mean, I think it's gonna be a great show. I mean, Snails has been putting in work since the last time I've seen him, which is maybe a couple years ago. But the first time we've seen him, you know, was 2014, Hard Summer, and you know, he's been in the scene since, and I think it's gonna be a great show. Obviously, I think the promoters of that show will do a great job, you know, picking out the locals to bring in, you know, the crowd in. I mean, obviously Snails already brings in a crowd too, so I mean, I think it's gonna be a great show. I mean, it's Snails, Wasted, you know, they're very experienced with throwing shows. I probably would have gone, honestly, if it was nearby, but it's in Texas.
They need to come back to LA or like do bigger shows in LA.
True.
We need it. We need it.
Or you guys can come low end. We're gonna start booking big artists little by little too. Real quick, we're gonna have our next show on June 10th.
June 10th.
Yeah, June 10th, Mezcal again, Thursday night.
Can you throw anything out there for the people listening?
I could
maybe?
all I can
like
really just say is if you guys are really interested and want to stay updated, just follow the page, Low End ENT on Instagram. So just go ahead and follow, stay updated, because we are going to be announcing a show pretty soon with all the details and who's on the lineup. So June 10th, Thursday night, Mezcal, 21 and over. So excited to see y'all.
So another show, actually like festival that I'm really looking forward to.
And that's happening in Riverside, by the way, just so you guys know where Mezcal is. Riverside, California.
Facts. Lost Lands, Excision.
Oh.
So I've been seeing not a lot of people, but I've been seeing a lot of people asking for like a throwback set from Excision.
Oh, like the detox sets that he does?
Yeah. What do you think? You think that's what you would want to see from him at Lost Lands?
I mean, I'd be down. I think primarily I'd want to see new shit that his set that he would do. But I mean, he's done detox sets, and that's what detox sets are like.
Yeah.
Of him just like doing throwback like OG dubstep bass music stuff, and I'd watch it. Yeah, I've had the experience to watch it when I went out to play Lost Lands 2018. I didn't get to see the new set he did, but I got to see the OG detox set, and it was a great experience. It took me on a memory trip. Lane, down whatever. I don't know what the fuck. It took me down memory lane, and it was just nostalgic. Just listening to all those throwback dubstep songs. I would recommend it, honestly. If you listen to dubstep like way back in the past, like from like 2010 all the way through now, I think it's a really dope set to experience. If you just got into EDM, maybe it's not that interesting, but if you're a veteran, for sure I'd recommend it. And I think a lot of other people would agree with me as well.
All right, so do we have anyone else that's been coming out with music? Anyone else you want to plug in real quick?
Well, I mean, so far, I mean, I don't know, I'm kind of blanked right now because there's a bunch of people releasing a bunch of music. Like this week has been pretty hot.
You're right.
This week has been pretty hot, so like a lot of names are out there. Like like we had mentioned, Porter Robinson had released like an album just recently. Skrillex releasing those singles with Sick Brain
and Sway Lee.
And I mean, in terms of the underground, I mean, constantly a lot of the underground people have been just pushing out a lot of music. I mean, whoever's interested in like seeing who we've been showcasing, you guys can check out the Guess That Tempo episodes too, and check out all those artists that we've been fucking with. Like a lot of dope ass tracks, a lot of dope ass artists from the underground. But I mean, besides that, Robert, I don't even know, man. Like it's just a bunch of artists just coming up. I mean, Guppy, one of them. Guppy just released a track actually that's gonna be in our Guess That Tempo episode for Optics. So I forget what it's called.
That'll be next week, guys. That'll be next week. Yeah, so you'll see that. All right. So real quick, I just want to touch on this because we haven't yet, and you maybe touched on it in one of the Spotlight episodes slightly. But Subsidia as a label, how do you think it's going since their first drop to now? Cause I'm watching and I'm seeing what's going on. How do you think that's playing out?
I mean, I think now it's in its state of a label where it's just like they're just like in that like pattern of, okay, they're just getting all these like collection of tracks and cramming them into like compilations or EPs. They got the Dawn and Dusk, and I think right now they're just gonna be doing that concept for now until they're in that state where they're just trying to figure out what next series they could probably do. I think they're like in that state. I mean, personally, in terms of like how they started, because they had that start, right? It was just like crazy boom, like everyone was all really excited, like off with the underground artists, getting these demos, being able to release through like one of the biggest artist labels, Excision being him, and I think so far all the help that it's created for the underground, it's put in a lot of work and support, and I think it's doing good still. I mean, it's putting a lot of underground artists out there. You know, I think a lot of the consumers and a lot of the people that really dig bass music are following Subsidia.
Is Subsidia the place to go to get the underground bangers?
It's one of the places.
It's one of the
yeah,
places?
no, it's definitely up there. Cause again, Excision and whoever's like in the A&R, they got a specific standard, and the standard's there. You know, you listen to these tracks, a lot of these tracks, you know, they're bangers. You know, they're banging, and definitely, you know, it's one of the places, but it's not like the Mecca. I would think,
It's
cause
not the Mecca.
I don't think it's the Mecca like for banger. I mean, I'm gonna give the label a little bit much more time, you know, because it just started, and like there's a lot more labels that have been like, for example, I think one of the labels I think is good for like bangers. I think me and you can agree is the one where all the like your hyper bounce artists be coming out from. I forgot what it's called. Particle Artist Group, like, you know, labels like that. Jaru Dala. You know, we've had tracks from Jaru Dala played here at Guest House Temple, like Dang Frank, Kamarian, and it's one of the places. Subsidia is up there. Like, it's one to watch. You know, but I don't think it's like the place. You know what I'm saying?
Not yet. But I feel
But
like
much respect to Excision, honestly.
Facts.
Much respect to
it's a
Excision,
dope
really.
ass. Thanks for putting on the underground, I guess.
Yeah, honestly.
Appreciate you.
He said, I guess.
Yeah.
True. But yeah, I mean, Subsidia's killing it, honestly. Like, doing a lot for the underground. Like, and then I like to see, you know, someone like Excision who could just be doing way much more other shit with their time to make that time for a label and, like, you know, create that platform for people that are actually wanting to, like, get that attention, wanting to get that opportunity to showcase themselves, like, on a platform where other people can discover them.
No, I agree. Like, they're consistent. I love the music that's coming out. Like, VRG just released something with another person. You guys go check that out. They just dropped. By the time you guys listen to it, it'll be last week, Friday. So, yeah, fire.
Like, I'd be down to, like, drop something through Subsidia.
Ooh.
But I don't got a demo link. I don't got the link, though.
Hey, shoot us a demo link. What's up?
Yeah, I don't got the email address or nothing. I'll ask, hey, do you got the Excision email address? They're like, hey, bro, how much you got? I'm like, what you mean how much you got? It's like, yeah, bro, she gonna cost you. I'm like, damn, bro. He's like, hey, bro, just shoot me 10,000, you'll be good. I'm like, hell no. For a fucking email?
That's it?
That's it? Damn.
Hey,
Hella rich
true.
fools. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be down though. But yeah, Subsidia's cool.
All right, well, I think that pretty much sums up EDM updates.
Yep.
So tune back in with us next week. Next 2 weeks,
For what?
another episode.
Oh yeah, for EDM updates. Yeah, so from the time that you guys see this episode, within a week or two, you'll be seeing another EDM updates about more topics that we'll be finding to talk more about and a little bit more in detail. And let us know in the comments too what you guys want us to talk about too. Anything that you guys think would be tight for us to talk about. If you guys want to email us like any questions as well, you know, we'll take like a minute or two.
But yeah, we'll put on our Instagram a little questionnaire for you guys to answer, like for you guys to give feedback. Maybe we'll give like yes or no questions, and we'll do polls and run that shit here too. Like, you know, we got ideas coming. We'll see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is EDM Updates. I'm Zion Don. That's Husky. Follow us on all our platforms. Like, subscribe, and hope you enjoyed the episode. We out.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.